Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl just Onyechi. If this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, wait, do not go anywhere. On my YouTube shorts I post beautiful Ankara and lace styles. Just in case you're a lover of Ankara and lace, then this channel is for you. Just check out my YouTube shorts and you're gonna see loads of video. And on my normal YouTube, that's this lengthy YouTube, I post basically anything that my mind tells me to post. So in today's video I'm going to be posting 5 survival hacks if you are living in Nigeria or you're intending to come back to Nigeria. Trust me, these hacks is a must know and is a must follow. You know, you've got to know this, you've got to follow it, and trust me, you're going to live an absolutely beautiful and perfect life here in Nigeria. So let's get straight. One survival hack in Nigeria, we have connections. You have to know people. When I say connection, I don't necessarily mean you have to know people in government, you have to know a rich businessman. No, you just have to know somebody everywhere. Basically, even like the smallest things matter. You have to know somebody in the filling station. You don't have to know the manager, just know the fuel attendant, because once in a while there's going to be fuel scarcity and you're going to have to call that person. Guy, how far? Oh, I want to come and buy fuel. The person will be like, okay, come. The person will cut line for you. I'm not saying that it's good that people are like cheating other people that were in line before and then cutting line and giving you fuel before the other people, but this is Nigeria. That applies. Like, you can totally do that here in Nigeria. So you have to know people basically anywhere, in the INEC office, anywhere, so that things will be easy for, even in the bank. That one is so important too. You have to know somebody everywhere. Even people selling pepper, just know somebody anywhere. Nobody is too small to be known, you get, right? So don't be like, what am I doing? I have to know this person that sells fish. What am I doing with this person? Trust me, one day you're going to need fish, and fish will be scarce, and you have to call that person, and then that person will be like your messiah for that particular period. So you have got basically have to know everybody. So to survive in Nigeria, connection matters. Know somebody everywhere. Hardworking and business minded. Trust me, if you're in Nigeria, living in Nigeria, or you're not even a Nigerian but you're living in Nigeria, you've got to be hardworking. Like, this hard work thing is just a natural thing. Even when you think you're lazy, trust me, you have to be hardworking and business minded. Business minded in the sense that, like, when you go to school, be like, I'm a graduate, or I have to do only government work. You have to do only government work. That means you will sit and you get tired of sitting. You have to be businessman. When you finish school, there's no job. Go and start selling something. Everybody these days, everybody sells something. Even doctors sell something. I work in, like, I'm doing my IT in the hospital, and trust me, almost all the nurses there, they are selling something. Even the doctors, they are selling something. So you have to be hardworking and business minded, because the salary is not always enough. Yeah, honestly, I was surprised when I got to the hospital, because I thought that doctors are, I know they are rich, but I wasn't expecting them to even be selling things, like, because I thought that, okay, I've seen other people selling things, like people maybe working in insurance and other aspects of government work, but I didn't expect even people in the medical line to be selling things too. But they are selling things. So trust me, regardless of what you studied or whatever, just know that you have to be hardworking and business minded. You need that business in you. Now business is no longer just for Igbo people, because before they used to be like, Igbo people, they are known for business because they like money. Everybody is into business now. I don't know, you should know by your WhatsApp status now, everybody's in their WhatsApp for business. So be hardworking and business minded if you want to survive in Nigeria. That is a must. For hack number 3, we have a reliable support system. Trust me, you need that. Sometimes, because after all this hustle and bustling, effort and everything, sometimes this effort don't just pay off, and you tend to get frustrated, and in fact depression might want to start knocking. You want to know, like, it's going to start knocking here. You might want to start knocking. You need those people that will be around you, encouraging you and just giving you hope, letting you know that, okay, these challenges are bound to happen, but regardless, you just have to keep striving. You always need those people. So if you're in Nigeria, intend to come back to Nigeria, in Nigeria, no tree is an, how do they speak the English? No tree makes a forest. Like, you can't make a forest with just one tree. You have to know people. Even if you're an introvert, you have to have somebody or group of people you're comfortable with, that you share your struggles with. Because trust me, if you say you want to keep them all to yourself, you want to keep fighting these struggles all by yourself, you tend to just break down and have a mental breakdown. Yeah, and that is just so not worth it. So trust me, you just need a support system. You don't have to be plenty people. You could just be one person. It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your sibling, or it could be just that one close friend. And for number 4, you have to have a tough skin. This is very, very important. If you are living in this country, Nigeria, your skin has to be tough, kakaraka, like strong, because you're going to meet people. People like that, you won't even understand the way they are thinking. People that are naturally rude, people that don't think straight, people that act like mad people. That's why they say in this country it's just remaining three normal people. To like, just know that you will meet people. People can be so annoying. They are sweet people, don't get me wrong. They are really sweet people. But even that sweet people, sometimes like, they are not to just shift him and kolo. You see character and you be like, what is wrong with this person? Sometimes people drop words for you, tell you some few words that you stay and be rethinking your life. Be like, what did I do to deserve this kind of word? But it happens. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes it happens to me. I will just tell somebody one or two words. I'll be like, Onyechi, you not just say this person, this thing to this person. It happens. Just have a tough skin. You can be the person saying to the person, and somebody else can also say to you, or somebody can, it might just be, somebody will just push you. Person, you need to see. I was working on my own. You don't that pushed me. So you might just, it's just complicated. I don't know, but just know that if you're coming to this country or you're living in this country, have a tough skin. These things happen. They happen. Don't let them get to you. When you meet this kind of people that their character is something else, or maybe they are good people, but that day the stress is so much that it just has to tell on their character. You just like absorb it and be like, you know what? Let me just take calm. I don't know what this person is facing. Let me just forget it and just move on. And the last but not the least, which is also very, very important, you have to be religious. It doesn't matter what religion. You could be a Muslim, you could be a Christian or a traditional worshiper, whatever, but you need religion in this country. If you're in Nigeria, you already know. I don't need to emphasize much on this. I don't know, maybe some people want to like start be like, I'm what they call them, atheist, something like that. That you don't do anymore. You're not a traditional worshiper, you're not a Christian, you're not a Muslim, you're just there. You cannot survive in this country. You have, even if you say you're none of them. One day when somebody asks you, you will not even know when you say, okay, I'm a Christian or I'm a Muslim. You will say something. In this country, you just need. Sometimes I know they say we are kind of a bit too religious in this country, but sometimes we just need it because that's what holds sorts. Like sometimes when everything just feels so complicated and you can't even understand what's going on in your life or the country, religion is something you just have to hold on to and be like, okay, let me just hold this faith. Like, let me believe and trust in God that things are going to get better, because at the end of the day, God is like the only hope you're going to have, which in natural sense, God is the only hope we even have. So you need to be religious. I'm not saying that you should carry their religion on your head when they see, be like, yes, this is my, no, but you just have to have a particular religion you are identified with. You understand? Something like that. You just have to have a particular religion you identify with. Yes. So for me, these are the 5 survival hacks you need in Nigeria. If you have all this connection, know somebody anywhere, you have you're hardworking, like regardless of whatever you studied or what your employment status is, you're still doing something, either handwork or sales, anything, or selling stuff, anything. You need to be hard work. You have a solid support system behind you. There are people that are like, no, I've got you. When you are falling, they are catching you. You have that support system. You have tough skin. When people are throwing some kind of evil words to you that are so hurtful, you are chesting it, you're absorbing and be like, just get behind me with your bad mouth, stuff like that. And then you're religious. You have one particular religion you identify. When it seems like those other hacks are failing, they can always go back to and be like, okay, now it's faith I'm holding on to God and my faith. You get, you're still gonna have a good and prosperous life here in this country, Nigeria. So don't be scared. If you want to come to Nigeria, feel free to come to Nigeria. Just get yourself prepared and trust me, Nigeria can be so much fun. It can be a very beautiful place. I mean, I'm in Nigeria and I'm living my best life over here. So yes, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching through to the end. I love and appreciate you all. Hoping to see you in my next video. Peace.